sometimes.
That's a basketball.
They'll probably say goofy.
These guys keep pulling my jersey out. Don't listen to him.
I'll say tough, greedy, and creative.
Jeremiah Fears, you know he can get in the lane, you know he can distribute, he's explosive off the bounce.
I think they would say determined.
Mr. Ref, who's that guy? Walter Clayton Jr. That's great footwork.
I hope they say tough. This guy's gonna come in and do his work, get out.
What is up, motherfuckers and party people? How's everybody doing today? Take two. Take two. Out of this game. Just of the game in general. Because we tried to do game one, and there was many tech issues, and I said, fuck it, I'm not doing it no more. No more.
He has great passing ability and great instincts.
But now we're back for attempt number 2. It shouldn't have to be this way. But, yeah, it's going to be a little different. We also might not get the score right at the start of the game. I mean, like 20 seconds it'll be up. But, like, I have to... It's a little different. I got a different scoreboard. It works relatively the same. It doesn't show the bonus. It doesn't show the timeouts. But the clock is, like, perfect. So... we love that. But yeah, we're ready for a new season. We already started the season, and that game was awesome. I did watch the game. I did watch the whole game, or most of it. A little bit of the third quarter that I missed, but I watched the vast majority of it, and we, it was a fun time.
I believe that Dylan is going to do a nice job of getting into the skin of Kawhi. Nobody ever gets into the skin of Kawhi. I've never seen his demeanor change. I always look the same. We won't know if we got under his skin. Well, but
except, the fact that I didn't get to watch it with you guys, but, we were down by, I don't even remember what it was, but we were down, I think, by almost 20, maybe a little over 20 at one point, and came all the way back to win, 120 to 116 against the Kings on opening night. Like I said, sucks that I didn't get to share that moment with you guys, but, it happened. But now we have more memories to make. You gotta look at the bright side. There's more memories to make now. I mean, there would have been anyway. But we can make some anyway, We can make memories. Hopefully tonight we also make some fun memories. First 2 nights of the NBA season have been, first 3 nights I think it is by now, maybe even, 3 nights we've had. This is night number 4, I guess, of the NBA season. Been pretty wild, but we also, the NBA is in shambles. The NBA is in shambles now. It is, they're having a little bit of an episode. Let's say we're in a little bit of a scandal, Chauncey Billups, the head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers, he got arrested by the FBI. They broke down his door. Not ICE. Not ICE. You don't know why I said that. He's not even foreign. But even if he was, that wouldn't be an excuse to do that. Fuck ICE. But the FBI bust down his door because he was gambling on games. He was cheating on games. He was manipulating games. And they finally caught him. They got him. I mean, it's all alleged at this point. I can't, I don't want to get myself in a position to where I could get sued for defamation. So it's alleged. It's all alleged. I'm just telling you guys what I know, and that's not much. There's a lot of the story I still not am entirely in on. But Terry Rozier from the Miami Heat was also arrested. He's a player. He was arrested. Same deal. Manipulating games. Apparently, Damon Jones, who was a former player, also arrested. Apparently, he had insider info on LeBron James and was able to use that to his advantage. No, LeBron had nothing to do with this. LeBron had nothing to do with this, so let's just be clear. At least as far as I know, LeBron had nothing to do with this. All he has to do with this is that he was the player that Damon Jones knew some information about, injury information, and used that to his advantage. So yeah, LeBron, as far as we know, LeBron has nothing to do with this. Our sweet boy is, he is innocent. But yeah. But, it's a whole situation there. Also, I think 30 other people were arrested, something like that. It's all crazy. It's fucking crazy. I think this is going to I'm kind of downplaying it right now, but I genuinely think this is going to be a huge, huge fucking thing. That it's going to have ramifications that we will all feel. I think there's more that's going to come out from this that we don't know. I think there's more arrests that are going to be made that haven't been made yet. I think there's going to be probably some legal changes. I don't know if gambling is even going to be able to be a fucking thing after this. I don't know. Maybe that's a bit of an over exaggeration, but I don't think this is going to change sports gambling and maybe even the sport of NBA as we know it. I genuinely believe.
We welcome you inside the Intuit Dome. Welcome in, and I've got a real one here next to me. The smooth shooter Eddie Johnson.
We're from Inglewood, California tonight. Game 2 of the season from the Intuit Dome. First game was at home, but we missed that game because fucking technology.
Kind of their pedigree, relying on defense, part of our American home shield reliable coverage.
Yeah, look, effort, right? It's all about effort with this ball club. They're not going to roll the ball out and beat a lot of teams, but they can do it with effort, and it epitomizes and jump right into the screen.
Yeah, we got some new faces on the team. No more Bradley Beal, and actually Bradley Beal is on the Clippers, so yeah, we'll see. We'll see our old friend tonight. We'll see our old friend. I don't have problems with Bradley Beal like everybody else does. I like Bradley Beal.
But everybody on the team that went to the floor,
and I wish it could have gone better this time here, but But yeah, this whole setup I have right now is still a work in progress. Just because of like I said, I had a whole setup that was working perfectly fine, worked amazing, but they don't like it no more. Or at least technology doesn't like it no more. So we're trying out a new setup. You're watching a live police chase. I love that.
Much excitement around the debut of Mark Williams, the big 7-footer.
I once saw a video of a guy who was watching a police chase in his living room on the TV. And then, he was on the news. And then he looked outside his window, and the police chase drove right by his fucking window.
Now, the plan is that he will continue to be on a minutes restriction, hovering around 25 minutes or so. He said, too, one thing that has been an adjustment for him is coming off the bench and just trying to get into the flow of the game while balancing the minutes restriction. He said against the Kings, he said by the end of the second quarter, start of the third, he settled in, found his groove, and once he got the feel of it, it was just about looking to make an impact where he could, guys.
Certainly did just that. We'll see what kind of an impact he can make here tonight. It's the home opener for the Clippers, who will most certainly be a hungry bunch after their dismantling by the Jazz in their season opener. But of course, Book and the villain, well, they're always up to spoil a good party. It's the Suns and the Clippers coming your way next here on Arizona's Family Sports.
But yeah, got some new faces on the team. New big three, as you can see at the bottom. We got the new boys. We got Jalen Green and Dylan Brooks. I should actually probably take Jalen Green off the screen, as he is not playing. As far as I know, right? He's not playing, right? I actually haven't checked the lineups yet. Don't know for sure. Let's find out. Yeah, no Jalen Green, so we'll take him off this little thing. You know, he can come back when he wants to play. Oh, he does want to play. So you know what? With that being said, he can come back just because he wants to play. No. Jalen Green's hurt right now. I don't think it's that bad. I think he'll be back relatively soon, but yeah, he's not playing. But yeah, then Dylan Brooks. A lot of Suns fans don't like Dylan Brooks. Honestly, I don't know or remember why. I don't. It said to I don't know why. It doesn't bother me. It's none of my business. Apparently, it was something else that happened in a game that either was before I watched or a game that I didn't watch and that I didn't know about. So it's none of my business. You know, that's for others to worry about. A grand slam in the World Series. Wow. Blue Jays are up 9-2 in Game 1 of the World Series. That's crazy. But we also got our new draft guys. Kaman Malawach from Duke. I'm excited about him. Rasheer Fleming. Wasn't he from Kentucky? I don't know for sure. Or fucking where was Rasheer Fleming from? St. Joseph's. That's not Kentucky. That is not at all Kentucky. D-Book's from Kentucky. That we all know that. Well, D-Book's not from Kentucky, but that's just college. But yeah, Kobe Bray, I'm excited about. He's a rookie. And we have some rookies from last year who are now making their sophomore season. Ryan Dunn, Osa Ighodaro, Colin Gillespie. Well, actually, I think Colin Gillespie.
Let's hear from the emotional leader, Dylan Brooks, on his undefeated head coach.
I think he played a little bit in 23 to 24.
Or look at his journey,
But
you know, through the NBA, being an assistant, you know, being a video guy, you know, grinding it out to get to where he is today, and you know, he's special. You know, he's in that, you know, that office of the practice facility every single day till 8, 9 p.m. And I know that because I'm in there too.
I did hear that. It was Coach Ott and Dylan Brooks. It's like they never left 5G Performance Center.
That is great.
Isn't that great?
They got the chef still in there doing souffles and stuff for him.
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, man. All 3 meals. Yeah, Coach has been in the simulator with his assistant coaches, simulating all sorts of strategy and situations that could come about. He is really dedicated.
Cerebral? Is that? I mean, he's always thinking, yeah. Took me ahead.
They hit your head for that.
it's 11-2 in the game.
Your cerebellum when you're talking about being cerebral. Last season, by the way, Jordan Knott's team as an assistant coach in Cleveland, the Cavaliers started 15-0.
Oh wow, it is.
Like that?
That's at the end of the 6th inning.
I like what he did with that team.
Trying to make it
Yeah, I was probably going to stream the World Series, but I wasn't able to stream the beginning of it, so like I wasn't going to stream it at all. It was an all or nothing, you know. World Series Game 2 is also tomorrow night. I will not be able to stream that. But World Series Game 3 on Monday we will, and Game 4, and Game 5. Game 6, that's a little bit iffy, because we got the Truck Series Championship that night. Please just don't go to a Game 6. How about that? Let's just end it before then, so I don't even have to worry about it.
Definitely a little scary. Never really seen a city like this. I'm not really a big city kid. This definitely gave me.
NASCAR comes first, though. They scored 9 runs in 1 inning. That's brazy.
Time Times Square in New York.
Game
City.
7
Definitely surreal.
would be Sunday night,
I'm excited.
which would be probably after the Cup Series finale, so I would be able to do
Always
that.
to come in the next few days.
Imagine that, though. Cup Series finale and Game 7 on the same day.
People that see me grow up, come support me, is honestly a blessing. The Bahamas, Mandevilla, and I'm here at Edge. Being 1,100 feet up in the air in New York, it's pretty crazy. It's a great view of the city. It's ice out there. I was scared. It looked fake, that's why. It means a lot, man. I'm just happy to be here. I mean, it's a dream come true for me. I remember just watching everyone get drafted and stuff like that. So, I'm just happy to be in this position. Happy that people know me, for the game of basketball. Appreciate the Edge for having us here. We got to see the full city, the world's most famous city, man. It's a blessing just to be up here.
And now, your AT&T starting lineup for our
Phoenix Suns basketball is sponsored by FanDuel Sportsbook. Play your game. Michelob Ultra, superior light beer. Fry's Food Stores, fresh for everyone. And by Gila River Resorts and Casinos. Achieve legendary status. You do you at Gila River Resorts and Casinos.
A beautiful 77-degree night here in Inglewood as we count you down to the Suns and the Clippers inside the beautiful Intuit Dome. Let's take a look at our Hero Bread starting lineup. First off with the Clippers. They come in 0-1. This is their home opener. They will roll out. They got the oldest team in the league. Starting with James Harden, the former Sun, Bradley Beal, Derrick Jones Jr., the Claw, Kawhi Leonard, and Ivica Zubac. For the Suns, it'll be that same starting.
There's a game in overtime right now, the Spurs and the Pelicans.
Grayson Allen, a four-time All-Star, Devin Booker.
That's cool.
Ryan Dunn, Dylan Brooks, and Oso Ighodaro. For more on this Intuit Dome, and of course, one of the marquee attractions of it, let's swing it down to Amanda about the wall.
Yeah, K-Ray, I mean, it is right in front of me, and it is loud, but the Intuit Dome really redefining the live sports experience as well as the fan experience with the wall. You look at the wall, it consists of 51 rows, with 13 of the rows in the very beginning of it known as the swell. Now, fans in the swell are expected to set the tone for the night, so a lot of pressure there. They have to stand the entire game and lead all of the
You have to stand the entire game?
There are some rules, too, that all of the fans have to follow. No opposing team fans whatsoever in that area.
That's fucked.
They also can't cheer for the opposing team as well. And K-Ray, I know that you and John Bloom went to the top of the wall today.
That's fucked. It's fucking stupid.
You tried to run at first. How far did you get with those calves?
Yeah. Speaking of swelling, my thighs started swelling at about 25 rows up, Amanda. Let's say it went from a brisk jog to a very slow walk, but it is quite a climb there, and I can see how it can, make for a daunting task when you're shooting free throws at that end of the floor, and it did pay off, Gage, because opponents shot league worst free throw percentage here at the Intuit Dome, and so it has basically garnered exactly what Steve Ballmer was looking to do when they made that one of the main sections of the Intuit Dome. Let's take a look at the keys to the game, brought to you by Valley Chevy Dealers.
Good start. That's all on the road, early in the year, off a win. Get off to a good start, take the fans out of it. The Mark Williams factor. Not going to get a ton of minutes, but whenever he's out there, he definitely needs to make an impact. And as you just said, you got to ignore the wall, man. Like, this place is intimidating when you look at that wall and they're looking down at you. You're better than me.
All right, so yeah, it'll just be James Harden's jersey for a few seconds, and then we'll get the scoreboard up.
Walked up and we watched part of shoot around earlier today. Took a few pictures.
So enjoy James Harden's jersey for a few seconds.
I would look to do very often.
That's how it's going to be.
It'll be Oso and Zubac jumping it up the center.
All right, and lights out and away we go. Let's try this again, y'all. Sun season, at least for the streams, are underway. It'll be the scoreboard will be up in a second.
Or something down on the floor, so they'll stop play. Suns will get it on the inbound. Suns opened up this arena last year.
There we go.
And had some success not only here but against the Clippers last season. Two stoppages in play within the first 20 seconds.
Gotta love that.
See our official crew tonight. Mitchell Irvin, our crew chief, Trey Maddox. We had some clock issues right off the bat.
So some clock issues. Like I'm having with the stream. Well, no, it's working now.
We'll see head coach Jordan Knotts.
Yeah, it's all still a work in progress. Trying to get a process put together with this whole new thing, this whole new system I have to set up that I've been forced into setting up unfairly. I'm a victim of bullshit. But, you know, we're going to be positive about it. Sucks that we missed that game, but we're going to be positive about it. Grayson missed that. Derek Jones Jr. gets that in for the Lakers. That'll be the first points of the night.
Well, as we said, this is a team that's going to come out with a great deal of focus, fortitude, and the biggest word.
Come on, Dylan.
Dylan?
There you go. Dylan Brooks.
The former son, Bradley Beal, to open up the Phoenix scoring.
Again, it'd be good for Dylan Brooks to get off to a good start with his shooting, right? That'll be huge.
He gets a defensive assignment on Beal. Beal in a drive, tied up, turns it over. Allen took a shot to the face with no whistle, so Suns coming back the other direction. He's got the matchup against Zubac. Circles around the lane, kicks it out to Brooks to the ball fake. Allen, Booker, corner look.
Now why are you not working?
How many times do we see him do that on Wednesday?
There you go.
Part of his 10 rebounding effort.
You got to get him out of there, and that's his. So we're not going to run a lot of plays for him. So go get it off the glass.
Allen coming up with 10 boards in his 25 minutes. Part of a huge offensive rebounding night for the Suns. Here is Leonard over the shoulder pass to Beal.
Why are we not working?
That elbow jumper. Beal playing 20 minutes in his Clipper debut. Wednesday at Utah, just 5
There we go.
days.
We'll be working in a second.
Over before it got started as Dylan Brooks likes to
like I said, still trying to iron out some kinks, as white people would say. We got 10 minutes remaining in the first quarter. It is 7-4 right now, so just give it a second, you know. Bear with it.
6 minutes where he missed several shots. We're kind of cringing, but you said it. Like, you got to take those shots.
Yeah.
And they were good shots. It's not like he was forcing anything.
Yeah, he's just missing.
Sets up a
Ooh, there you go.
cut to the basket for Ryan Dunn.
Wait, what, you got kinks, bro? Yeah, I got some kinks. No, I don't really. I'm actually pretty vanilla.
Devin Booker talked about it after shoot around
Yeah,
the day.
I actually am a rather vanilla with my sexual tastes. One thing, okay, I do have one kink though. One thing that I've just like envisioned I won't say my entire life, but since I kind of learned about sex, I've always wanted to fuck in mud. You know, like two pigs. Well, like we're humans, but like I've always wanted to have sex in mud. Always thought that might be a little bit of a fun activity.
2 times assist leader. Had 15 in the season opener in 29 minutes. As I mentioned, they were down 43-19 and never.
Okay,
really
come on. Why aren't we working?
Any kind of a threat into the Jazz in that game. Booker on the spin, gets past Jones, right to the basket.
When you make a lot of changes, and the Suns experienced it last year when they had a lot of veterans.
Oh, come on. Why aren't we working?
You know, the cohesion wasn't there early. And this I always say, you want to play the good teams early in the season because they're not into their rhythm.
Barton early rhythm as he's behind the stripe and knocks down the triple. Into the 1-point Phoenix lead. Booker draws a double team, touch pass, Allen back to Dunn. He gets to that elbow look, won't get it, follows the missed shot. Back to Brooks. Corner three.
Now, I don't like that one from Brooks. I mean, take the 10-footer. Take the 10-footer and just, now because we
that'll be 2 free throws.
The other way. That's the one part of the analytic mindset that drives me nuts. Like, because now you got to back up, which is unusual. Like, think about it in the basketball game, taking 2 dribbles backwards. You really never do that in the game,
right?
Unless it's desperation. So you catch it in your rhythm and you just shoot it right there.
All right.
Devin beat Derrick Jones Jr. and then saying hi to his forehead as he did.
You a dirty boy.
Well,
Well, yeah, then we take a nice shower and get all cleaned up, clean ourselves up,
You used the word that, we'll just say it was something.
Think it'll be working in a second for real this time.
You get the right idea, but settled in as we've seen him do.
I'm trying to have a good attitude about this.
He winds up with 31 points, his third 30-plus point game in a season opener. That becomes the most.
All right, well, they take the lead.
Yeah, when you're a big-time scorer, you're going to get to your average, but you want to have a better road to get there, right?
Yeah.
And I'm sure Devin wasn't ecstatic about how he got to the 30 points.
Iguodala way out high as Jones switching, steps out on him. Got a 4 in the shot clock. Brooks is going to have to do something on his own. Sidestep 3 on the way. No. Dunn nearly had the offensive rebound, but couldn't control. Taps it instead to Kawhi Leonard. Clippers on an 8-2 push here. Leonard on the spin. 10-2.
Damn.
This is a team with Leonard, especially here at the Intuit Dome. They were 17.
There we go. Now we're all synced up and all going good. Only took us 4 minutes to fucking get 4 in-game minutes too.
Down it goes.
Look, I guarantee you, their mindset.
There we go. Tied it up. All right. Let's enjoy some ball now that we got all sorted.
Dylan Brooks has shot the ball well from 3.
His last game here, speaking of Devin Booker, 40 points, 8 assists in a Suns come-behind win. That'll be an offensive foul.
All right, so Suns will get the ball back here. Zubac's pissed.
See Brooks trying to fight over that screen to stay at
Dylan Brooks yelling. Yeah, Dylan Brooks is going to be a problem guy too. That's. Oh no, I guess we're not good. Score's not working properly.
Swings it over to Allen with the open look. Connects from distance.
Devin has learned so well in regards to just knowing they're going to try to take the ball out of his hands, just get everybody else involved. Then it becomes easy.
Yeah, his facilitating skills really took another step last year. As Zubac's tied up, great team defense there.
Also right there, knowing what was getting ready to happen.
Got some help from behind by Booker, drops it off to Oso in the paint.
Nice.
Beautiful jump hook, and that'll prompt a Ty Lue timeout.
Don't come with the lefty.
So timeout, Clippers.
Ryan Dunn doing a trampoline act early.
Oh, what a moment. Look at all those smiles. And fittingly, the Studio B smiles make you smile moment. With more on that moment, Jordan Knott's first NBA win in the locker room celebration. Let's send it over to Amanda.
Devin Booker.
Bro, great audio.
Obviously having some technical challenges there with Amanda's mic.
Hey, Ray, I would have struggled, man, pouring all that water on me like that. You know, I'm not much of a big-time swimmer.
You'd be looking for the life jacket, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Still on land. Where's that life jacket at? We'll check back in here with Amanda shortly to share more on what a great moment that was for Jordan. Obviously his family.
Make him shoot over the top.
Devon back it down. Had a lot of success.
That's good D there.
And it's tremendous D by Oso. He's found himself wide open inside. A little late in getting the basketball. And the hustle nearly pays off. But we got a baseline foul apparently.
Look, just make him shoot it over the top. That's all. And that's what Oso did. Said, hey, if you make it, go right ahead, but you just want to shoot it over the top of me.
Yeah, he averaged nearly 26 points, 12 rebounds, 74% from the field in the 4 games against the Suns. That's a good early sign for Oso Ighodaro. Clearly has put on some weight and, more importantly, just muscle and strength.
Yeah, Ryan's got to be ready to take a shot like that. They're not going to guard him. Or just give it to
Dylan Brooks.
People
already double figures.
Don't be shocked.
This ain't working.
Score. I mean, his first few years in
It's working great in testing, you know.
So it's not a surprise that he can score the ball.
Yeah, you love how assertive he is being, knowing full well that eventually that's going to attract defensive attention and open up Devin Booker and others. As Leonard misfires in a corner 3. Boy, saw double team attention. Gets it out of his hands. Down in the near corner. Jones trying to stay attached. Booker inside. Oso, rim run. 12-0 Phoenix run right now. 23-14 lead.
A game of run.
Leonard outside. Obviously talked about the slow start. Go back to that last play.
I'm kind of hating everything about this experience. I might end the stream again. We might have to try a take 3
If you set the screen
on whenever.
more times than not, you're the one that gets on. And that's why it's key for all big guys to just make sure that they set the screen.
John Collins will check in for his first action, another one of the many new faces. And joining him out there, Nicholas Batum, the ageless wonder in his 18th season. A 2-year extension. Hard driving kick, sets up Jones Jr. for the corner 3.
He's good with that. So you got to run at him. Make him think a little bit.
Yeah, has really improved his 3-point shot over the last 4 seasons. Ighodaro inside. And gets a blocking foul there on Collins, who was in no man's land. Good aggressive move that time by Oso. Get himself a trip to the free throw line.
And Oso, despite his limitations offensively, you can just tell that he's
So the Clippers are
to
not,
get to the spots to where he has a comfortability and confidence. And that's what you have to do. And so every opportunity he's had so far in this game, it's been in the area where he's comfortable in doing it.
Had one free throw attempt the other night, made that one, makes his first here as Conor Gillespie checks in. Mark Williams, Suns big man at the scorer's table, waiting to check in. There's O'Neal on the floor as well.
And K-Ray, with Kawhi Leonard out of the game, just understand and know that James Harden is now going to get ultra aggressive. So everyone has to be wary of that to make sure that they squeeze him.
Right, you're going to see a lot more of the Harden and Zubac's pick and roll. They were pretty lethal in that last season as Harden able to get into the defender. Dylan Brooks, who will pick up the personal.
I think we actually, hopefully, got it all fucking ironed out. What do I know?
So Williams on the floor.
The fuck do I
A
know?
lot of eyebrows with his play. 24 minutes, 6 points, 11 rebounds, 2 blocks. Hart, again, just throwing himself into the defender, Brooks. That's 2 quick fouls on Dylan Brooks. He looks back at the coaching staff and says, all right. He's got a few words for James Harden as well.
But most coaches will trust the veteran, right? The problem with Dylan is he's never.
The Clippers are now in the bonus for the remainder of the quarter.
So that's what you worry about.
He said he was looking forward to his first technical foul. He was maybe close the other night as he got in the face of DeMar DeRozan. He is chirping heavily here. And he talked about afterwards saying, I'd be frustrated playing against me too. I study and I want to stop you. I want you to feel my energy when I stop.
So what the people don't see at home is after they had the combustion, they were both over in the corner laughing and joking. So it's not always perfect.
Our health update brought to you by Banner Health, official healthcare partner of the Phoenix Suns.
When you play between these lines, you expect to get hit. You expect combustion. And then when you get outside the line, you're okay. As you and I are doing the telecast.
Right. Lots of elbows.
Yeah, after the game, we hug each other. Say, hey, I missed you.
So you do always take my popcorn. Work that out. Williams for the screen. Sets up
D-Buck for 3. There you go. A 4-point play.
A step late, and Booker makes him pay.
And that was just a smooth and rhythm jump shot.
No?
And
Yes?
Those are the threes that he hits. The ones that is just smooth.
They will review this for a reckless closeout. Timeout. 4:22 to go in the first.
Something's being reviewed.
27-19.
Don't know, but the boys are leading. Boys are leading, y'all.
We're going to keep it here. We will see on the
reckless.
replay, and yeah, that seems
That's reckless. That's
very
about as reckless
obvious.
as you in the weight room.
See, both checking it out.
Yeah, having a little review right here. They're reviewing it, looking, seeing if they can fucking make a decision on the basketball ball call.
You mentioned that look that
The call of the basketball, and
A lot of it had to do with
ruling
the
of the
screen, and that's
the
one of
game of the
the
basketball.
great kind of subtleties that you don't know about with Mark Williams.
You know, it's not always an easy decision.
Get a big screener
That's why the
like
refs
that,
get paid a
and
lot.
holding his position.
You also get paid a lot to rig the
This
games.
is covered by the defender,
Mhm.
along
Mhm.
with potential for injury. This foul has been upgraded to a flagrant foul penalty 1.
Oh, wow.
Booker will shoot 2 shots to make 1 free throw.
Wow.
And inbound the ball on the sideline.
Okay. Damn. All right. Well, I'll take that.
Really an 8-point play if he gets fouled again.
In theory, you are correct.
Wait, yeah, is that a...
Oh, I knew. See,
Yeah, that's a 6-point play if he makes both the free throws.
That right. Thank you, Professor. Can I get a grade for that, please? I want to take it home and show my mom. I got an A in math.
You went to that
Kevin Ray.
Tom Chambers mathematician school.
Yeah.
So look at the charity stripe. The folks on the wall trying to do their part. Yeah, Book kind of chuckled today after shoot-around. He recalled missing a late free throw in that game last year here. And it was one that kind of left the door open. The Suns still managed, behind his 40 points, to nail down the win.
So the thing with Devin, he ultimately is going to shoot high 80s from the free throw line. But in the game the other night, I mean, he made Shaq blush.
Didn't realize that was possible.
What he did.
They both finished 10 of 15 on Wednesday night. Hit the ones late they had to have. Here's Chris Dunn in the game. Williams rolls to the rim. Blocked away by Brett Lopez, another one of the newcomers here in the Clippers uniform. Here's Harden again. Gets to that left hand.
Harden gets that in there. That'll be a foul.
Let's see who this is going to be on. Unfortunately, it's not on Brooks. The Suns have just allowed Harden to get.
That'll be a three-point play. He got it in. Wait, no. Yeah.
Lopez, he can do that, right? He's up
Yeah, he
there,
got it in, and then the three-point play opportunity.
He had the angle. And then, granted, Mark Williams didn't jump high, right? I'm sure Mark, the next time, he's going to try to turn it over and tear the rim down. But when you play small against Brooke Lopez, then he's going to be able to like
11 points already for Harden, who has equaled his total free throw attempts that he had on Wednesday night in their opening loss to Utah.
Dude, that loss was bad.
Kick from the corner. O'Neal puts it on the deck. He's tied up there by Dunn, who gets a steal. Clippers coming back in transition. Harden nearly picked that ball up.
He wants to get left. There you go. That's good D there.
Brooks sends it to the deck and will eventually get the
Oh.
as Brooks and Harden continue.
Dylan Brooks, James Harden getting into it.
Exchange plenty of pleasantries.
Yeah, that's
Some nice, kind words being shared there.
Watch. He's trying to get there. He's trying to get there. Dylan's not allowing it, and he's off balance. And then James Harden like, that's my ball. That's my ball.
See Collins trying to keep him off his new teammates. Nigel Hayes-Davis getting ready to check in. Another
Jimmy Kimmel's on hiatus again, and nobody knows about it. Like, nobody else cares besides me. I don't know why.
We need his offensive rebound.
I don't know if like shows like that go on breaks very often. I've been watching every Jimmy Kimmel monologue since he came back. So that's why I noticed that. Because he hasn't done an episode all week.
28-22, Suns in front. Opening quarter here. Here's Lopez.
Oh, fuck.
And he shows you why.
When did Brooks Lopez go to the Lakers or the fucking Clippers?
Starting 80 games again last year for Milwaukee.
To this offseason.
Making a number of changes in the offseason. Lopez among them. That ball tapped off of the leg of Booker.
Bro, are we really going to fucking give up this lead? We were up. What was that, a 9-point lead?
Really careful handling the ball. He doesn't give up on the play. Chase them down.
Yeah, they got two former Suns on this team. Chris Paul and Bradley Beal. Oh my god, dude. Are we fucking serious right now? Are we fucking serious?
All of a sudden, he's got 14. Clippers put together an
Dude, are we fucking serious right now?
28 all.
Are you serious, dude? Seriously, dude? Like, are you serious right now? Dude, really? Like, oh my god, dude. Oh, what was that? A fucking... It was an 8-point lead that we just blew in... No, it was a 9-point lead. Yeah. Blew a 9-point lead in 1 minute and 11 seconds. Gotta love... That's Suns basketball, y'all. That is Phoenix Suns basketball.
of Arizona's family sports. This buy one, get one offer is for all Suns home games in October and November, and the offer expires soon. Don't miss out. Scan the QR code on your screen or visit suns.com/AZFamily, BOGO, to secure your seats. That's suns.com/AZFamily, BOGO. Devin Booker. His defense, he knows he has to improve this year.
Here's Gillespie as the Suns try to bounce back. Late first, so entering at 9:01. James Harden perfect from the field. He stays out there. Gillespie on the drive against the veteran Batum. Tied up, pass inside to Williams. Battle of the big men. Williams leaning back.
Mark Williams missed that.
Fight for the loose ball rebound, but it's Harden who comes away with it. Here is Collins getting the deep post position there on Gillespie. Lopez thought about that.
Oh, yeah, he did. He can make it from there.
Exactly. But Collins continuing to try to set up the mismatch he's got with Connor Gillespie. Suns bring the double team help. Flashing over is done, and then O'Neal is going to be called for whistle and a foul. So the Suns getting themselves in foul trouble here late first.
Yeah, Royce he's got to get below the ball, especially with his defender there. Cutting in the backside.
So the foul there. Well, that'll be 2 free throws for the Clips.
First of 4 meetings between these two clubs. Suns will be back here in like 2 weeks.
We've got another game in 2 weeks here.
Kind of a rare back-to-back between these clubs as the Clippers will come to Phoenix for the first time. November 6th.
Oh, so we'll have a
There's a familiar face to Suns fans.
back-to-back against the Clippers in a few weeks. I didn't know that. That's cool. I like those bunching them together, you know? You kind of end up hating the team by the end of it, but, you know.
Yeah, first to ever play all 82 games.
Oh, it's not exactly back-to-back nights. It's Thursday in Phoenix and then Saturday in right here in Inglewood. Mark Williams missed the 3.
Rebound to 2. Lopez with the ball fake. He'll fire the corner 3. Suns in need of a basket here. A little bit of a dry spell. Boys who have a big third quarter as well, and heard the call, gets inside with the left hand.
Royce been working on that left hand. He's done that a couple of times already.
Had a really
Tied
good
back
training
up.
camp, 12 big points. He was 3 of 7 from downtown, 5 rebounds. Suns in transition.
Oof.
But the hustle of Dawn again results in a Phoenix turnover.
Come on.
Behind the strike.
Nice. Oh.
Collins with the rebound.
All's got the rebound, and that'll be 2 free throws for the old Clippers.
But he was able to draw contact underneath. And this unit in particular has given Ty Lue a big spark as Harden will
A long first quarter.
bench with Chris Paul stepping on the floor. Kawhi Leonard waiting at the scores table with 1:24 to go here, tied at 30.
So what you always do is try to identify the guy that's left out there who's going to be the aggressive one, right? So you know Collins, this is his opportunity to get his
Kinda.
touches, and Kawhi check it back in.
Just a little longer than average. I guess not that long.
You got to be conscious of that when he checks it again. There should be conversations about that as well.
You see Ty Lue.
I like Ty Lue. Not tonight, though.
It's the Clippers team that they've had and done a lot of good things. Back-to-back 50-win seasons in 24-25, but 2 first-round exits. And that was after they had a 2-1 lead in the first round against Denver before losing in a 7-game series.
Over the years, this hasn't lived up to the talent that they put on the floor. But this team that they have right now,
Nice.
Colin knocks one down. Probably their best
Nice
talent
3
they've
there.
had from top to bottom.
But as we noted, also the oldest
Colin
team
Gillespie
in the
on
league.
fire recently.
Their average age of 32.2.
Well, Chris kind of raised
That is the oldest average team in NBA history. Not just this season.
Ooh, nice. Oh, Paul with the rebound. Oh, sorry, that wasn't Paul.
Chris Dunn has made a major impact both ends of the floor, but that's been his
Chris
reputation.
Dunn.
Gillespie gives up the dribble.
Gillespie to O'Neal. Come on, Colin. Gillespie trying to go in. Gillespie for three. Nope. Zubats with the rebound. Hands it off to Paul.
24 seconds of the opening quarter. Good one
Oh,
here
shit.
from Englewood. Paul directing traffic. At a 7-second differential between shot and game clock. Well, trying to work on Williams. Got a hand on it. And shot clock expires. Great
Shot clock violation.
from your 7-footer. My goodness.
Chris Dunn thought he had a matchup advantage. He said, oh my land, this guy got 3 arms.
Just outstanding defense there, and that puts the Suns in position to get a good final shot of the quarter with 6.6
let's get that.
left. Trailing
Let's take the
by
lead
one.
here.
And they're thinking jump shot. So a lot of times, because of it, just go to the, you might find yourself getting to the free throw line.
All right.
You just got to push it now.
Oh.
It's a screen, and also gets the foul. That'll be charged against Dunn.
All right. That's a foul there.
First on Dunn.
Yeah, it was a good foul. Even though he thought he had to steal.
Yeah, had one to get you. So
you want to go for it. So Grayson, I don't know if he do that.
He gets into that set a little quicker. 2.7 here in the first. O'Neal triggering the inbound. Looking for Allen in a corner. And
All right.
Allen losing his balance.
So that's the end of the first quarter.
Could not get a shot away.
After the first quarter, the Clippers are up 34-33 against the Suns here. From Inglewood, California, we get ready to go to the second quarter. Our first stream of the year.
Family Sports.
Good start. One of the keys, right? Good start.
And tremendous shooting of both teams.
Yeah, shooting 57%. And the Suns, though, they got to get to the line a little bit more, right? Only 3 free throws. When you have a lead, you got to find a way to get to the line to save that lead, right? That allows the Clippers to get back in it because they got to the line 10 times.
Yeah, made all 10, as a matter of fact. 6 ties, 6 lead changes.
All right, here's the second quarter.
Between these 2 Western Conference teams. Leonard back on the floor. Clippers thrilled seeing him play in preseason. Seeing him in the first couple opening games is Royce O'Neal.
Nigel.
With a little fever. He gets the steal.
Royce for 3.
After it's bounced off his foot. Can't cash in on the 3, though.
Chris Dunn, brought up by Allen.
Get to the right hand. Powers that right shoulder into the defender. Collins tied up.
And Collins throws away, but Paul gets it.
Deflection, so no over and back as Paul trying to get the pieces set.
Paul
here.
coming up with it.
Shot clock.
Paul for 3.
He'll pull the trigger on the
Nice.
3.
Royce O'Neal with the rebound. Grayson Allen gives that back to Royce. Into Nick Richards. Nick Richards up and nope. Man, almost fell in.
On that, what was a 20-point lead. Gets to that right hand, moves it back to the left as Hayes Davis trying to close off the lane. Dunn from the corner.
Chris Dunn with the 3.
It's 22 minutes Wednesday. Only went scoreless 6 times. It was 81 game played last year as Leonard comes up with a steal. Those big, strong hands of his, you just can't get the ball out in front of him.
He's got to know who in front of him. You ain't calling, you got to know. Despite you thinking that you're quicker than him or you're a small guy. That dude's hand.
It's acting a little weird right now. The score's synced up, but the time's not.
Davis on the drive cut off, sets up Gillespie for the 3 ball.
And Gillespie missed the 3.
Lopez has it. Lopez back it down. Ball in the driving kick. Dunn, opposite corner. Won't get that one. Long rebound. Chris Paul.
Yeah, Grayson was caught flat-footed.
Oh, come on. You fucking slut.
Especially when you're a small team.
On the kick out, sets up Leonard.
I like Kawhi, but that's a
Yeah, you just can't dribble the ball in front of this guy right here. His hands are huge, and you'll pay a price.
And I really hate this silence. I don't like it at all.
.42-33, 9:40 to go here in the first half. And Suns trying to stop a little run.
They can't allow this to continue to grow.
Yeah, it's a 23-5 run going back to the last 6:36. Now, one of the things that Ty Lue talked about that as the team got together for practice yesterday and shoot around today, Jeff Van Gundy, who of course was brought on last season as kind of the defensive guru, said they made a number of tweaks after getting routed on Wednesday by Utah. You're seeing some of those play out here. The way the Clippers have ratcheted up the defense through the second quarter, especially.
Dylan Brooks got it by Dunn. Out to Grayson Allen.
Allen turns the corner.
Grayson Allen with the... Nope.
Fuck, man. But it's Lopez who controls. From CP3 back in a Clippers uniform. Leonard on the bench.
Damn.
That's a tough shot right there. That's all Grayson Allen can do.
That's almost indefensible, right?
Yeah.
I mean, just with his length. And
he made up his mind he wanted to shoot.
Brooks, step back three. No. Hustle inside by Gillespie. And Gillespie looked like he was fouled in a way up by Chris Paul, but no whistle. Paul finds Dunn, sets up the ball fake, kicks it out to Lopez. Lines it up from downtown.
Nice.
Clippers are 6 of 11, making 6 of 12 from beyond the arc. Brooks is sandwiched by 3 different Clippers players.
Yeah, 3 guys.
And Dill's got to be careful. He's already got 2 fouls. The Clippers team number 7 in the league at 3-point shooting a season ago at 37%. Leonard finds the backdoor.
Damn.
On the baseline by Dunn.
That's 2 times.
Ugh.
They've gotten caught looking to the strong side and allowing his men to get behind him.
Ball stepping out of Gillespie. Sets up O'Neal.
There you go, Royce.
Bucket there for Royce and the Suns. When you guard a 10-point lead.
Yeah, when you guard a guy like Chris Dunn, you just got to know that the only way he's going to really try to score is when he's wide open or he's cutting. And you got to be careful when you're guarding.
Yeah, especially when you've got a guy like Chris Paul and Kawhi Leonard with the ball in their hands, right? You tend to start ball watching a little bit. As Leonard leans in there in the lane, gets that one to go down, and Kawhi Leonard has come to life here. He's got 13. O'Neal.
Where's O'Neal with the 3? There you go. Makes it a 9-point game.
Roy's career high.
But we were up by 9, like, I don't know, what was that, 8 minutes ago? So,
Bradley Beal cut off, pass and traffic to Lopez.
Lopez misses it.
Ready for that one.
Rebounded by O'Neal.
The miss. Going back the other way is Allen. Beal trying to stay in front of
Grayson Allen heavily guarded, trying to get the 3 up, and nope.
No.
Rebounded by Nick Richards. What the fuck was that?
No one in particular.
What the fuck was that?
His spot, right? But he did the right thing because on the miss, if you can't get the rebound, you got to be ready to retreat. Nick just made up his mind.
Nice job throwing it to a fan.
Sight vision is just
where he saw
him, where he saw him, but he's got to be better than that.
Sure that fan really got to appreciate holding that basketball for a few seconds.
And most of their starters, Royce stays on the floor. Ryan Dunn, Devin Booker, Oso Guevara checked back in, joining Dylan Brooks out there. Leonard on the crossover, working off the screen, lost the handle. 4 on the shot clock.
And Kawhi missed that.
Can't get the roll.
Nice rebound from Osa.
Good defense that time by Brooks. Booker getting Jones on his hip, kicks it out to O'Neal. Behind the stripe. Dunn, back tap, kept it alive. Brooks has got it. Can't get down.
And Brooks.
Fades in the paint. No.
And nice. Ryan Dunn gets it in there.
The activity of Ryan Dunn on the glass.
Got Ryan Dunn versus Chris Dunn in this game. They're not. Are they related? I don't think they are. I think I would know if they were.
Clippers in front, 48-41.
They are not related. Yeah, I would definitely have known that by now.
Let's check out the Honeywell STEM stat. Last season, Book becoming the third Suns player to amass more than 1,900 points and more than 500 assists, joining the likes of the legend Westy and Gail Goodrich. And that is some elite company, Eads. And we know how good Devin Booker is from last year. You've got a first-hand account of what Paul Westphal done. So many of us have seen him in YouTube back in the days, watching him on TV, but you saw it firsthand.
You're talking about two tremendous players. Gail Goodrich was unreal. Back when they did win that championship years ago for the Lakers, guess who led them in scoring, I believe, next to James was Goodrich. So, I mean, it's just Westphal, obviously. Sorely missed. Paul was tremendous on the court and in the
James Harden just fucking... This
James Harden checking into the game and immediately baiting second-year man Ryan.
3 free throws.
Ryan has been in the league long enough now. You know, you just can't have an excuse for that. You know what he's going to do, and you're told about it before the game. And you don't need to put your arm in there. He's that far out. Look, if he makes the shot from 3 from 24 feet, just say good shot, man. Just don't compound it.
That is personal foul number 3 on Dunn. Yeah, I think that's the key, too. He's like how far out he was. Like, if he takes that shot and makes that shot, you just tip your cap.
Yes.
As we get a message from our friends at Kia.
Made the first free throw.
Now Harden put up some pretty good numbers last season against the Suns. Nearly 25 points, 8.5 rebounds, 11.5 assists. Shot just 38% from the field, but that's not the case so far tonight. Perfect from the field, 6 of 6 from the free throw line as he looks to make it 7 of 7.
He's one of the greatest scorers in the history of the game. And the one thing I'm impressed with him,
He made all 3. 10-point game.
He loves to play.
Yeah. Booker with that crab dribble gets in heavy traffic. Tight up inside.
Looking to Brooks. Brooks for 3. Brooks gets the 3. Dylan Brooks.
The 3 from Dylan Brooks. I'm not sure how Devin Booker was able to see through the trees to connect on the pass.
And I think he got away with a 3-second violation. So, I mean, I think the Suns are fortunate.
Harden again, now working on Iguodala. Trying to get back to that left hand. He'll stay on the right, leans inside. No, won't get the whistle that time. Rebound, Oso. Quick pass up the floor to Booker. Booker working on Collins. Snakes around the baseline, handoff to O'Neal, and we're going to get the offensive foul called on Oso Iguodala.
Still had the ball in his hand and setting the pick at the same time, which I've always been like, hey, I don't see what's wrong with that. You know? You do 2 things at once. I see you over here doing 5 things at once. And you're not getting done right.
You see me doing 5 things at
Yeah, you got 2 sheets of paper, you got your hand on your coffee, and you're calling the game. Yes. If you want me to break it down for the people at home,
yeah, I won't get into the number that you're doing. Jump stop pass inside. Zubac hammers it home. Here is Brooks. 18 points to lead the Suns scoring attack. Booker again with Jones on his hip.
Royce O'Neal for 3?
Nope. 3. No. Dunn flying in. Collins, though, able to rip it away. 4.5 to go here in the first half.
Yeah, Devin's got 4 minutes to get his rhythm. Passed up a couple of shots.
Brooks doing a great job of staying on that left hand as you see Harden continue to try to bait the official into the foul call. Here is Derrick Jones Jr. He shot 36% from beyond the arc last season. Career high scoring last year for a 2nd straight season. Loose ball. Ball remains loose. His body's on the floor. That's Ryan Dunn.
Oh, damn. No. Ryan Dunn looks hurt.
Delayed
No, he's
whistle.
good. I think he's up. He's good.
It's a trouble. Called a trouble on James Harden. He tried to draw a foul, and that's why she called the trouble. And good for the official that didn't get baited in by that. Now, just watch. Take a look. Well, you get the bumping of heads right there, which always hurts. Ball is loose right now, right? And then James Harden gets to it, but then he wants to embellish. So if we can let it run, and you watch. James Harden picks it up, all right, and watch. And then he just falls away because Dillon put his arms on him. So good for the official that she did not fall for it.
Yeah, nice job there by Sherry Mitchell making the call. Inbound to Booker.
Booker.
The Wheeler's former teammate defending on him. Mark Williams in the game to Grayson Allen. Archer 3, no. Brooks inside with the tip in.
That'll be 2 free throws for Dylan Brooks.
Couldn't get it to go down, but able to draw the foul. Foul on Collins.
Suns 3:52 left. Okay, it's been a game of runs. We're going to need one here. Let's see if we can get it started.
They trail by 17 at halftime. Wednesday nights rally for the win. Take advantage of a great ticket offer courtesy of Arizona's Family Sports. This buy one, get one offer is for all Suns home games in October and November. And the offer expires soon. Don't want to miss out. Scan the QR code on your screen or visit suns.com/azfamily. BOGO to secure your seats. That's suns.com/azfamily. BOGO. 10-point game. Clippers getting a run out of the gym in Salt Lake City Wednesday night in their opener.
Good help
Their
there.
home opener. Zubac spinning it down, goes to the jump ball.
That's too easy.
They've been able to neutralize him for the most part. That was just his 3rd shot attempt, but got that one up and in. Will draw the foul and a 3-point opportunity here for Ivica Zubac.
Yeah, he just let him catch it, 1, too low, and then 2, let him get to the strong hand. And early in the game, when the Suns forced him to his left, he struggled with it.
Collins able to grab the loose ball rebound on the missed free throw by Zubac. So extra possession here. Zubac going back to work. So it turns into a 4-point play.
Wow.
Booker crossing over on Jones. Passing out to Dunn. Right on the drive. Drops it off the traffic to Williams. Couldn't get it.
Yeah, threw it too low. Like Ryan's got to kind of get it to his gut.
We suck.
Somehow, some way.
Whistle and a
Oh.
foul call as Brooks and Harden continue
Brooks and
there.
Harden bitching at each other.
Love fest. Just the 5th turnover for the Suns. The Suns have managed to, I beg your pardon, that's 9 turnovers on Phoenix. Clippers with 5. Royce O'Neal's going to check back in here for Ryan Dunn.
They're trying to target Grayson on stuff like this.
Over the shoulder pass from Harden to Collins. Great 3-ball shooter, especially last season against Phoenix. Brooks on the drive. Hangs, hits O'Neal.
Oh, Royce O'Neal with the 3.
Splash down.
Great substitution there by Jordan.
Yeah.
Gets Royce and rewards him quickly. Coaches love that.
Royce again delivering off the bench. It was interesting. Nigel Hayes-Davis called. He said, oftentimes as Harden pushing on Booker, he'll be whistled
fuck,
for
dude?
the foul. Well, let's see, that's on Zubac, I beg your pardon.
Oh, it's on Zubac.
Picks up his 2nd.
It's like both of them, David, really. Harden pushes him and Zubac. He's Devin in between. Football Sunday.
Booker gets it right back. Kicks it over to Allen. Sees an opening. Floats a pass out to Brooks.
Booker for 3. Nope.
No. Rebound off the offensive glass by Royce O'Neal.
Royce to Grayson. Grayson. Brooks back to Royce. Royce for 3. Misses. And Richards tips it in there. Or sorry, that was Mark Williams.
Got just enough spin on it to roll it in.
I think the Clippers are going to find out. The Suns team's energy level is not going to change. And older teams tend to try to slow their way through it.
Hard and heavy traffic gets rid of it. Jones Jr. Stop.
Fucking dog.
The difference here in the 2nd quarter, especially.
Isn't he a rookie?
Suns have managed to match them for the most part.
He's got 11.
Brooks can't get it. Back tap by Williams. Sets up Booker. That one spins out. And last touched by Brooks and the Suns with 1:22 to go.
Just getting the hand off. That's all you can do. Slowly creeps in.
There's Dunn's check back into the game. Harden will fire for the 3.
Oh my god. This is fucking dumb, Chester. Save me. Save me from this torment.
Back with one of their own, courtesy of number 8.
Oh, we got one back.
Good stop here. Give them a
Grayson.
possession.
Run outside, being checked defensively by Booker. Deep 3 on the way from Harden.
Dude, what is this fucking game?
He is feeling it.
I get why people hate the NBA. Holy shit.
3 in this first half for Harden. Brooks on the drop.
No, I don't. I generally don't get why people hate the NBA. The NBA is awesome.
Couldn't quite slam it home, unfortunately. Harden humping the 2 for 1 and will get it.
Well, you can't do anything. When he gets hot.
Yeah, well, you ready for another fucking comeback, y'all?
All of a sudden, that hole is grown to 8.
Is that just how we're gonna win 82 games. We're gonna have 82 20-point comebacks or whatever. Fucking, I'm ready for it. Every night is just anxiety.
Yeah, that's just
Every night is just stupid bullshit.
And it's all good. Harden.
It started when the Suns, I think, had an 8-point lead, and they were rolling. They called a timeout.
I'm ready for it, y'all.
Substituted out.
Booker with the one free
And then
throw.
He just took it upon himself, knowing it's his time. And I think from the Suns'
Only make the
perspective, they gotta
second.
know that. Like, when
Makes the
Kawhi's
second, that'll be a
out,
16-point game.
Harden is going to try to go ballistic. Ballistic he has gone.
Yeah. Well, it was him offensively and then Chris Dunn defensively, and then ended up getting a few points out of it, and then you throw in Derrick Jones Jr. They've got 3 players in double figures. Leonard with 13, Jones Jr. with 11, and of course the 26 from Harden facing everybody. Final seconds here. Pretty obvious who will most likely get this last shot. Hart with O'Neal on to him. And one to give. Harden taking exception.
Royce O'Neal and James Harden. Yeah, everyone's not liking Harden tonight, and I get it. James Harden's a bitch.
Offensively, he fouls people all the time.
I fucking hate that guy.
I mean, sticking the ball in their chest and all of that.
No. Oh, come on. You're such a dick, dude. You're a fucking dick. James Harden got all his panties up in a wad, and Royce was like, hey, man, it's cool. And then James Harden was like, no, fuck you. Literally being a little kid, dude. What a pussy.
Gives it to Kawhi. Leonard puts it on the deck, draws the double team.
All right. That'll bring us to halftime here. It is halftime. The Clippers are up 72-56 at the end of the first half. I'm going to go outside and smoke. I'll be back for the start of the second half. I'll be back at 11:58.
You're watching Phoenix Suns basketball on AOL Zone Family Sports.
Dylan Brooks led a fast start in LA for the Suns. Boy, it got chippy in a hurry. Yeah, Harden and Brooks, you got Pope in a 4-point play. Dylan, the instigator and the agitator. Brooks knocking it down. Suns are up by 9, but then the Clippers turned it up, TC, led by Kawhi Leonard to start that second quarter. Leonard 13 points, Harden 26, so they're combining for 39. But you know who I blame? The Utah Jazz. Because in the first game, they led by 37 over the Clippers, who come home and they have lit the fire.
They're playing well. They really are. I don't know sometimes if you should really, poke the bear when they're talking about James Harden. I mean, and Dylan's going to more than poke. He's going to do all that. Derrick Jones Jr. too.
Poke the bear or poke the beard?
Yeah.
It's both ways, I guess. Key to spotlight, the scrappy Suns had the 20-point comeback against the Kings at home in their season opener. High intensity tonight, so we saw the comeback against Sacramento, but these Clippers are kind of a different animal, especially on their home floor.
Yeah, they've got some studs. They really do. I mean, you got them from Bradley, got them from Chris Paul, but the other guys have done a nice job. Derrick Jones, I wanted to say before you so rudely interrupted me, he's 3 of 3 too. So, you can't just allow these guys to have that shot. But nice hands right there by Royce to knock it away from Kawhi. I mean, the guys are working. They really are. 11 offensive rebounds. Brooks is going after the offensive rebounds. Right now, it's just a beast on the offense.
How about that? I know. So Brooks, 15 points on 12 shots. Devin Booker, 2 of 5 from the field. 8 points, 5 assists. It sure looks like the opposing team for the Suns is more than willing to watch others shoot, not so much Devin Booker.
Well, Dylan is not just others shooting. This guy's looking when he get 25 shots a game. I'm like, dude.
This guy, he is not shot.
I got 28 points a game. I never shot 24 shots a game.
He's no wallflower, that's for sure. Kawhi with the big paws. Yeah, he still has the claws. He led the Clippers 12-0 run to start the second quarter, and then the beer erupted.
You don't want to see the beer get that going right there.
What an incredible honor. Thank you to the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame and Jerry Colangelo for this recognition. I want to thank the NBA for giving me the best job in the world. For 32 seasons, I had a courtside seat to some of the greatest athletes on earth. I'm grateful to the late Commissioner David Stern and to Commissioner Adam Silver for their leadership and trust. A special thanks to fellow Hall of Famer Darryl Gerritsen, who taught me how to referee at the highest level. NBA referees don't usually end up in places like this. We're more used to boos than applause. That's why this recognition means so much, and hopefully more referees will follow. To my fellow officials, thank you. Refereeing is never a solo job, and I'm grateful to have worked with the very best night in and night out. To my friends from all walks of life, including the Chicagoland legends, thank you for your support throughout the years. And to my late parents and 8 siblings who have always been a source of love and laughter, I'm forever grateful for the bond we share. Finally, to my wife and soulmate, Claudia, none of this would have been possible without you. This honor belongs to you just as much as it does to me. To my son, Drew, my daughter, Leah, and your growing families, your unwavering love and strength have meant the world to me. I'm truly blessed to have such an incredible family. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart.
Mortgage Matchup Center, Disney on Ice presents Let's Dance. Arrives January 15th through the 18th. R&B Lovers Tour featuring Keith Sweat May 2nd. Louis Tomlinson June 14th. Doja Cat October 29th. Head to Ticketmaster.com for tickets today. FanDuel same game parlay. Pretty quiet first half for the former Sun Bradley Beal. Devin Booker working on his 8 points, and James Harden certainly had his way, not so much with the assists. He has 4, but it's the 26 points that have hurt.
Yeah, when he gets fired up like that too, it's tough. You got to keep him off the free throw line as well. But yeah, he looks to be alone tonight.
And this guy is the master of the pump fake, the ball fake. Royce O'Neal, I love it, man.
Yeah, he shoots it so easy.
In the screen and roll, because you know it's not, there it is right there. There's the ball. Oh, Jason Jefferson.
Now that reminds me of the Western Conference Finals.
Yes,
okay?
yes,
Right
it does.
there.
Yes, it does.
I mean, that was a great athletic hop.
Bell is on Kobe. Odom works on Marion. Play by Amari Stoudemire with another block shot.
Well, we've seen two great blocks by Amari Stoudemire. One on Kobe, this one on Odom. Not only does he block it, he takes it out of there. It leads to a three-point shot.
Barbosa getting ready to check back in for the Suns. Amari's going to go to the hole. Look out! Oh, was that sensational? That's as good as it gets.
That just shows you what kind of a player Amari Stoudemire is. His ability to take the ball off the dribble, those big hands, his pump with one.
I mean, you thought they would have dropped back by now. They are still shooting lights out. Into Amari. Oh, beautiful flush over Cunningham that time.
Well, Mr. Cunningham, welcome to the world of Amari Stoudemire. You went up to the 5th floor, he went up to the 10th floor, and he just posterized you.
They have 10 players that are 25 years of age or younger, but this team has certainly gone south ever since trading Kevin Garnett to the Boston Celtics. Stoudemire raced up and comes crashing down.
Wow. I just wrote a story on Hoops Hype today about Duncan and that dunk that Amari had on Tolliver.
All right.
I think I need to go rewrite the story.
We need another
So I came up with a season outline while I was outside at the half. Yeah, we win 82-0, but we are 0-82 in the first half. Let's do it. And then also sweep the playoffs with that exact same model.
Scan the QR code on your screen or visit suns.com/AZFan.
I think that's a good little,
Good
little, you know, it's a nice itinerary. It's a nice little schedule.
Absolutely. I mean, talk about smoking the beard, but the beard, he got it going. He really did. Obviously, Dylan Brooks had made some nice shots out there as well. 3 threes for the team, but you cannot allow that guy to get it going. I say allow like they really wanted to. I mean, they got to reel it in on the beard.
Clips outscoring 21 in that second quarter. Garrett Jones Jr., another former Sun, seems like a bunch of them on that Clippers team. Knocked down some threes, and there is the 3 by Dylan Brooks. 3, not even that far away, 15 points. He's kissing the crowd. Just the crowd, not the opponents.
Yeah, no.
He was kind of poking him in the chest a whole lot. All right, so we have Dunn and Dunn. We've got Chris Dunn, Ryan Dunn, and then you're done for halftime.
Mm-hmm.
Done? Yeah, good. I'm done.
Here we go.
Here we go.
The Dunn.
Hopefully the Suns aren't done.
They won against the Kings.
Tell you what, this guy came in a game and had offensive rebound you see there, but had a couple of steals right away. Makes a difference. And Ryan Dunn is just crashing the offensive glass.
You're done, TC. Thank you.
What are you doing, Chester?
Resorts and Casinos. Take it to another level with Gila River Resorts and Casinos. You do you. APS, making every day brighter. Banner Health, official healthcare partner of the Phoenix Suns. Mountain America Credit Union, the exclusive home of the Suns card. And by FanDuel Sportsbook. Play your game.
Beautiful shot of the skyline here in the City of Angels. Halftime. Along with our Emmy Award-winning crew, director Bob Adlock, producer David Big Game Hunter Hughes. I got the smooth shooter Eddie Johnson, Kevin Ray, and it was the Kawhi Leonard and, moreover, James Harden show in that first half. 26 points to lead the way for the Clippers scoring attack. 7 of 8 from the field in just 16 minutes. But before we get this third quarter started, let's send it over to Amanda for the BMW Coach Chat.
Yeah, for the Suns, Dylan Brooks had 15, Ryan Dunn had 6, Oso had 5, Grayson Allen had 6, D-Book had 8, Royce O'Neal had 11, Colin Gillespie had 3, Williams had 2, Davis had 0, Richards had 0, and then Fleming, Goodwin, and Malawach all have not played. The Clippers, Leonard had 13, Jones Jr. had 11, Zubats had 6.
Right now we're taking it out of the net too much, so we got to turn up.
Beal had 2, James Harden had 26,
Thank you.
Collins had 2, Batum had 0, Dunn had 9, Lopez had 3, Paul had 0, and then everybody else didn't play.
That's the part that you just can't have.
Right, and the 26 in 16 minutes. I mean, it's and especially the Suns did get off to a good start, you know, which is what you talked about. Devin Booker, Jordan Knott talked about getting a good start, but about the 3-minute mark left in that first quarter onto the second, it was the Clippers who were able to set the tone as Bradley Beal gets to the free throw line to open up the scoring here in this third quarter.
Where the second unit was good in the first game, especially in the third quarter, they weren't as good in the first half. And so they're going to have to be ready. And also, Devin's got to be more aggressive. He's only taking 5 shots.
Yeah, 8 points for Book. 2 scores, double figures, 15 for Dylan Brooks, 11 for Royce O'Neal. Book gets the paint, draws a double team. Brooks as Leonard out defensively. Oso had a chance at the steal, but couldn't quite read that errant pass. Leonard to the baseline, no. Oso, quick push up the floor. Brooks finds a trailing Booker. Gets in on Zubats, kicks it across.
All right, Dunn.
Missed
the 3. And that'll make it a 21-point game probably.
If you're going to chase down,
Kawhi Leonard landed on the camera, man.
Sure you either get the ball or just giving the pass to the basket, because you are not going to get that guy stopped.
You have good hustle and you have bad hustle, right? You're still hustling. That's bad hustle, meaning that just give him the layup, because you're not going to block his shot. The man is too strong. He sees you coming, and so just let him lay it up, take the ball back.
Leonard cashing in on the 3-point play, and just like that.
21-point game.
21 here. Not too familiar position of the Suns after the opener. Booker on the drive, gets tangled up, and they're going to get him for a traveling call. Now, he was seeing 2 defenders pretty much every time he puts the ball on the deck. And that's one thing.
Look, you deserve better.
Jeff Van Gundy, seeing the tape of Booker, seeing what Devin did to them last season. Leonard gives it that right hand, cut up there by Booker, trying to spin to the baseline. Forces him into a tough shot.
You know what, Kawhi? I love you, but you're doing too much.
But we're able to get the screen again. Has to get rid of it into the hands of Brooks. Dylan a drive, poke from behind.
Okay, great.
And it'll be up Phoenix. Now this is a critical stretch here for the Suns at a 23-point hole. You cannot allow this thing to get much bigger. Here is Beal, 14 minutes. And Lou had said before the game, he'll try to keep a handle on his minutes here early in the season. As we get a collision between Beal and Brooks. That is going to be charged against Dillon. That'll be his third.
Well, we know you can't get them all back at once, but you can start the rhythm of getting them back by getting stops. No time to trade baskets anymore.
Well, you know the Clippers were going to come in here with a very assertive mindset after getting destroyed in Wednesday night season opener. The Zubats can't go around that lob.
Nice.
Up the floor to Allen.
Grayson.
He sees a wide open look from three, but can't cash in. Back tap.
Oh.
Clippers got it. Collision down low between Dunn and Beal. And that's going to be charged against Ryan Dunn, and that's going to be number 4 on Ryan.
Number 0, Ryan Dunn. 4th person, 4th team foul. Clippers basketball.
Well, I don't know about that one because unless Ryan pulled him down, but he did get a hand on the ball. Everything else after that, was friendly fire.
It just seemed like 2 players coming down after tapping the loose ball. He'll cut off Jones Jr. He has a hot hand in the first half from 3, and it continues. He remains perfect from beyond the arc.
This is pissing me off.
He's got 14, and the Suns need a timeout.
No one's really satisfied or happy with this, I think.
It's heartbreaking. You know, I mean, that was a Mariners player we're told in the background just screaming in anger. I don't know who did it, you know, and
gone is further than any other team in franchise history.
Legacy is no one's really satisfied or happy.
Take a look at this. Devin comes up, right? He doesn't set the screen, but then he doesn't have to. He catches the ball, and now here's Oso right there, and the threat to set the screen. Devin sees right there in his weak side. Open opportunity for Collins Gillespie, sliding right to the area where he can get the ball to him and also get away from the defender.
We need Jalen Green to come take us to the promised land.
Well, 9:32 here, K-Ray. I mean, Suns going to have to, if you want to make a run, you got to start to do it now. Then you can dig deep into their bench as well. They're going to try to get as big a lead as they can to give James Harden and Kawhi some rest.
Yeah, you see the shot of Jalen Green. This is the game in particular, Eads, where Jalen Green's presence on the floor would make a huge difference. You know, we had talked about just 5 shot attempts. in this game thus far. But every time he touches the ball, there are two defenders coming at him. You put Jalen Green on the floor, and he presents a whole different situation for defenders. Green going through some extended workouts today, post shoot-around, and making good progress. Still no official word on his return, but hopeful very soon. Rare miss for Leonard, who's got 18. Iguodala, that ball fake, swings it out to Dunn. Extra pass sets up Allen in the corner. That's 10 of 31 from beyond the arc. Long rebound right back to Leonard. And those are the plays you cannot surrender.
It's a 28-point game.
When you're in this kind of a hole.
That's a serious hole right now.
Booker on the drive, getting it to Derrick Jones Jr. who will pick up the foul. And for more on Jalen, let's bring it down to Amanda.
Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, you and I, we were at shoot-around today. We were able to see him kind of go through some different drills and some running. He is making strides. Still no 5-on-5 yet, but Jordan Ott, he did tell the media, plan is that he won't play this weekend, but potentially sometime next week. He looks good, though, and is on track.
Yeah, certainly chomping at the bit to get out there. Running of a back-to-back. Suns will head to Denver following the game tonight. They'll take on a Nuggets team that had extended into overtime. Tough loss last night against the Golden State Warriors, courtesy of Stephen Curry.
Yeah, and you got to wonder how long Jordan Ott is going to stay with his key guy.
Suns caught sleeping defensively. Harden makes him pay. The pass inside.
Seems so bad.
Brooks trying to work on Beal. On the drive.
Ooh, Beal falls over.
That's going to be number 4 on Dillon.
And Beal and Brooks have gotten into it a few times.
They've taken the Suns out of everything. They tightened up after the Suns went up early in the first quarter, and the Suns pretty much have not been able to get any rhythm since then.
Yeah, Suns led by 9, 23-14. And Harden, as you pointed out, took over. And they get the offensive foul call on Harden on the push-off against Dunn.
And then he complained. Like, that's the funny part that I just crack up. He's saying, oh, I did not push off. Pushes off every time. And he gets away with it. So good for him.
Collision as Jones trying to jump that pass inside to Booker, and Jones will pick up the foul. That's his second personal foul. And that's been the other big difference from the other night, especially in the second half. Suns getting to the free throw line. Only 9 attempts tonight. They made 8. Clippers were 16 of 17. Booker on the kick. Grayson will put her on the deck. Lobs it up to Williams. A whistle and a foul on the pass. Timeouts, LA, as Ty Lue, I think, wants to challenge.
Yeah, so they're challenging us.
7:42 to go, third quarter. Clippers in front.
I'm exhausted.
42.
It's a good penetration and then finding Dunn early. Suns were on a nice run early in the game, getting high percentage shots. They've come far in between.
Just 18 points in the paint.
Now, they win the challenge here, but the Suns get the ball. You have about 28 points. I didn't understand that one. Unless Ty Lue is just getting practice at challenging stuff. He wants a good percentage, I guess, before the end of the year.
On the home floor, especially. So possession gives it to Phoenix, but 7 on the shot clock, 7:22 here on the game clock. Clippers with a big second quarter outscored Phoenix 23. And they have picked up right where they left off in the first half. James Harden setting the scoring pace, 26 points on the night. I think the surprise to some degree, Gage, has been the 14 points from Derek Jones Jr. It's Ivica Zubac, who is in years past hurt the Suns.
There you go.
Able to get the leaner on Jones to go down. Just the 6th shot attempt of the night for both, who moves into double figures.
You know, Derek Jones Jr. really improved that three. Yeah, more so standstill threes, but he's hit a couple in this game where he's moving.
He's perfect from the field. Made all 4 of his threes. The former Sun. On the drive, the floor to Harden. It'll be a basket interference. Bucket good either way.
He didn't do any good.
So a quick pull-up. He has scored the only points thus far here in this third quarter for the Suns. Donnie Gillespie.
Derek Jones Jr. said, "I'm going to get his ball up, but I'm not going anywhere."
Harden tied up with a double team. Zubac over to Jones Jr.
I mean, when do you stop leaving him?
Yes.
29-point game.
For Derek Jones Jr. now in his 10th season, undrafted.
Dylan Brooks with a 3.
Right back with his own triple.
Huge 3 to make it a 26-point game.
Exchange baskets at this point. We need to dig in defensively, generate some turnovers and get some stops. There's Leonard with 20. The healthy Kawhi Leonard. If they're stepping out on Leonard. They get the whistle and a foul. And didn't see a whole lot there, but that'll put Leonard at the line nonetheless.
I saw Leonard creating a lot of contact. It's the toughest call to make for officials.
Leonard averaging 25 points, nearly 7 rebounds, and 22 games played post All-Star break. Shooting 51%, 43% from downtown. Hey, be sure to take advantage of a great ticket offer, courtesy of Arizona's Family Sports. This buy one, get one offer is for all Suns home games in October and November, and the offer expires soon. Don't miss out. Scan the QR code on your screen or visit suns.com/azfamily. BOGO to secure your seats. That's suns.com/azfamily. BOGO. Leonard putting up those kind of numbers in that final stretch, and that's what had a lot of people thinking that the Clippers might finally punch their ticket to the NBA Finals, something that has eluded this franchise. Booker draws a double team, kicks it, Brooks, corner 3, yes. Dylan shot the ball well tonight, 21 points. Leonard wheeling baseline.
What are you going to do with that?
Yeah, just so hard to defend that shot. So strong.
And it's a line drive shot. But he hits the rim so softly.
Booker's shot blocked by Jones. Up the floor. Williams tried to tap it up and in, but was off balance. And Suns miss a golden opportunity there.
Normally that's a block. Zubac is below the circle, and yet Dylan Brooks doesn't get the call.
On the kick, Gillespie. O'Neal.
O'Neal missed it.
Collin with a hustle. Trying to keep it alive, but it's Leonard who secures it. And Ty Lue will get a timeout. With 4:29 to go here in the third. Quick 60 back after this.
Dylan Brooks is always complaining. I kind of like it. If it was on any other team, I wouldn't like it. It's just kind of funny, though.
This is a huge effort by Kevin Johnson, knowing this is the only way you're going to get there, and Olajuwon picks up his...
A big one on tap tomorrow night in the Mile High City. Back-to-back for your Suns. The Joker, Denver, coming off a tough overtime loss last night in the Bay. They'll play host to Brook and the Suns. You see those numbers from the season ago. And make sure you put it on your calendar, put it in your phone, wherever, but that one will be on CBS 5, Suns fans. We'll let the record show. Chris Dunn in the game. Had a big impact in that second quarter for the Clippers. There's Williams. Zubac wheeling in on him. Williams, Paxson.
Yeah, Zubac catches the ball that close. It's tough to deal with. This guy here is very underrated. Doesn't get the touches I'm sure he wants, but now with this team's deepest is offensively, he's not going to get a ton of touches. When he does, it's a problem.
Let's get a message from our friends at Carl's Jr.
You know Carl's Jr.'s Western Bacon Cheeseburger. Have you tangled with spicy Western bacon?
That's an aggressive guy. Hey, keep a good one.
He had a triple espresso. Williams flashing up high. 12 minutes tonight for Martin. Booker jump stop in the paint. Nowhere to go with a pass. Couldn't get that one to go down. Harden working on Brooks again. Dylan doing a great job of laying off, as you can see Harden trying desperately to get that whistle. Brooks on the drive, puts it up, no, he hits the deck. Harden on the drive. And that time will get his way, will get the whistle. That'll be charged against Brook. That'll be his third personal.
It made him do the right thing, go to his right hand.
James Harden lead the line for 2 shots.
Early seasons is really like, it's so deceptive in regards to, you know, how games have been going here. Like, the Clippers get blown out by a team in Utah that everyone thinks probably could end up with one of the worst records in the league, next to the Wizards, and all of a sudden they get blown out, right? And they come home and now they play like lights out. The Rockets right now 0-2. Spurs are 2-0.
Dallas,
yeah,
0-2.
Dallas is 0-2. Portland right now, presently, handling the Golden State Warriors. But early in the season, it happens, especially with, I think, the shortness of training camps and teams trying to get their rhythm.
But I think it does also speak to what we all know, just the depth of the Western Conference in particular. That pass by Booker stolen away. Hayes Davis nearly able to get it back for Phoenix. Collins on a fast break, gets it back to the shoebox.
Rarely do you have your two biggest guys on the floor running.
They've made it to 100.
But they executed it well.
It's a 32-point game. We are being blown the fuck out.
Clippers having their way in this one. After a solid start for the Suns, it's been all LA. James Harden with a 30-piece, 23 for Leonard. And that Clipper defense, which was solid last season, showing their teeth here in this one in Game 2 after we mentioned getting run off the floor on the road against Salt Lake City.
The home openers are always tough, right? Coming to the building and beat a team. It's no different.
Booker trying to drive on Dunn. Sees the double team cover behind. Throws his shot up. Will get the whistle and the foul.
That foul is charged number 33, Ezekiel 2. It is his second personal, third team foul. Devin Booker goes to the line. 2 shots.
Both shooting 5 of the team's 9 free throws. Six of 6 now on the Knights. The Suns made 7 3-pointers in that first half. You can head to an Arizona Carl's Jr. location tomorrow to get a free single Western Bacon Cheeseburger or single famous star with cheese with the purchase of a large-size fountain drink. Order ahead on Carl's Jr. app using the promo code SUN737. Harden tied up, stripped by O'Neal. Tell Royce has had a solid game tonight. Back-to-back solid games. Gillespie with a handoff, gets the open look. Can't get it, but the Suns' three-point shooting is cooled off after a solid start, 12 of 35.
Yeah, everything cooled off. But again, give credit to the Clippers defense.
Yeah.
They just tightened it up.
3 seconds on the shot clock. Also doing a nice job of staying in front of Harden. That's good.
Here's Book.
Okay, you love the fact. Suns.
I was going to pay attention, honestly.
Mark Williams against Chris Dunn, and also right there is Booker.
That was Book. I heard that. I know that scream from anywhere.
How long does Jordan Hart stay with his key guy?
Now something tells me we'll get to the third quarter here with 1:37 to go, and considering the back-to-back situation, would anticipate,
especially you going up to Denver as well. So, a lot of factors. You got to get used to that elevation. They painted on the floor just to remind you.
Well, and look, you know, if we're being honest, we knew that there were going to be nights this team was going to struggle, especially early in this season. New roster, new system. And, you know, it's those struggles that kind of create some of that scar tissue. You learn from it, and you figure out where you've got to make the improvements.
And, you know, you try to win the games that, you know, you feel like you should win, right? And that's not a lot of teams in the league for the Suns this year, unfortunately. But you do. This Clipper team is a team that I believe is, you know, is going to be a factor all year long based on their talent. So you want to measure yourself against them. And again, first quarter, I thought the Suns held their own. They got a lot of things done. Defensively, they were pretty good. And then you allow a tremendous, gifted player like James Harden to get going. And it just opened up the floodgates. I mean, he got hot, then Derrick Jones Jr. all of a sudden knocking down threes, and then Kawhi Leonard comes out here in the third quarter especially, and he gets it going to a high level. So
shut the fuck up.
That's what a lot of teams are going to face when they deal with this team during the course of the year.
Suns get the extra possession. Allen kicks it out to O'Neal. Well, I think it's safe to say this is a Clippers team that aspires to take that one big leap. Getting past the first round is just one step. They've got aspirations of a championship here.
And not a big window, right? You got the oldest team in the league, so everything is of urgency.
Allen will take the handoff, sidestep three on the way.
There you go, Grayson.
A long-range hit. Final minute of this third quarter. Well, unlike Wednesday night, the Suns were not able to make that push and run early in the quarter to get themselves back in. It is Nicholas Batum knocks down the triple. Right to the handoff. Fires straight away. Rebound Harden. Got a 2-second differential between shot and game clock here as Stone will get into the hands of James Harden. Dunn just did get it up and in. Allen lets it fly.
And that'll end the third quarter. It is an absolute blowout, and it's a loss. It's a loss.
Here in Inglewood.
From Inglewood, California. Clippers are up 106-77. 29-point game as we head to the fourth quarter. Chester. Come out here real quick. Come on. Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. Okay. Okay. Okay, buddy. Hello. 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 Gotta annoy your dog every now and then. He didn't even care. He was just like, what are you doing to me? Are we ever gonna go back to the, like, there's just nothing on the screen right now. I don't know if the shit's broken or what. It does appear to be broken. Something went wrong. Okay, well the fourth quarter's underway. That was fun.
During the week and then on the weekend,
CBS.
It's CBS. And NBC came in later, but at CBS it was Dick
What the hell?
Stockton.
Why are we on the
crew back
fucking...
then.
Before it's all said and done, I think he's going to play a huge role for them. You're talking about a guy that, you know, who dropped 18 points and 10 rebounds in a given night.
What are you doing?
In 20 games to figure out rotations, to figure out who works best with one another.
He's never going to make anybody happy. No. There's just too much talent on this team.
Yeah, the question becomes, are you willing to make the sacrifices? Collins off the feed from Chris Paul. Hammers it home.
You can see what Ty Lue is doing. See, he brings Chris in with a lot of the bench guys, right? So you can see that evolving during the course of the year. And you think about it, what team has, when they put their bench guys in, that they'll have somebody as great as Chris Paul out there playing point guard?
Right.
You know, so it's almost keeping the rhythm going. And I can see what Ty Lue is thinking about in regards to really working with this unit out here with Kawhi Leonard and Chris Paul.
Here's Gillespie trying to split the double team. Step back three on the way, no. Suns have just not been able to find the range very often here after a solid start in the first quarter. The team shot better than 50% in the first 7 minutes. And then Clippers dug in. Harden started to cook offensively, and the Suns just could not match what they had going on the offensive end. Is Harden's night done at 28 minutes, 8 of 11 from the field, 30 points.
He changed the game. He literally took over the game and changed it.
Corner look for Hayes Davis, won't get it. Whistle and a foul called down inside.
But that's what he does. I mean, so it's not like it's an anomaly. He's done that so many times, and once he gets going, you're not stopping him. And he had everything. Getting to the free throw line, making threes. Derek Jones Jr., I thought, really put the nail in the box. regard to how he shot the ball.
Yeah, because without his shots, the Suns are within 6, 8. But it was Jones Jr., along with some instrumental plays from Chris Dunn in that second quarter, which allowed them to build that double-digit lead going in to the half. So the nice hit on the other end of the floor by Colin Gillespie. Extra look sets up Brook Lopez.
This is a combination I think is going to drive teams crazy late in the year into the playoffs.
Pocket pass, Gillespie to Osil.
Now, I wouldn't be shocked at times if Lopez and Zubac is on the floor. Lopez can play a 4, it all depends who he's guarding, but just his ability to stretch the defense and then give Zubac an opportunity to post up to those players.
Suns able to force the miss. And look, at this point, I think it's important as Chris Dunn, again, showing you his defensive prowess. Gillespie not going to give up on the play and able to get the strip without the foul. So good hustle there.
Colin Gillespie is finding out that he's getting quality minutes now against prime-time defenders. See if Fleming checks in. And he cannot put that ball in front of him. They're going to take it.
It's okay.
Especially a guy like Chris Dunn. That's what he's doing.
Rockabye, little baby. Come on, buddy. Just be my rockabye baby, rockabye baby, rock.
Challenge from Ty Lue.
He loves that. No, he doesn't. He hates me right now.
Beans has called a timeout to challenge the previous out-of-bounds rule.
No, this game's over. I mean, just gotta play out the final minutes, but it's decided. Decided against our favor.
In Frontier in this one, inside the Intuit Dome, 8:33 to go. James Harden had himself a night, Steve.
Yeah, he really did. And again, when he gets it going, he's special. Especially when he gets it going from deep. Because now you got to get up on him, and that's when he gets creative. Drawing fouls, getting around you. He got to his left hand a lot doing this run, which I thought got the Suns in trouble. But again, give credit to him. He sensed that they were struggling offensively early in this game, and he just flat took over.
That was a Mount America Credit Union, the exclusive home of the Suns card. 30 points for Harden in his 28 minutes. It was the Suns that challenged on that last play. We thought going to break that it was Ty Lue because he was standing at the scores table. The Suns challenged. And they ended up winning it because the ball went off of Chris Gunn. So great hustle by Conley Gillespie. And the Suns win the challenge as well. Rasheer Fleming out of the floor, getting our first look regular season for the Suns' talented rookie. Hayes Davis digs in, keeps the loose ball alive. Nick Richards inside. Goes it high past Lopez. Won't get it. Lopez digs in. And it's just been tough for Phoenix to find the bottom of the net here in this second half.
So against a tall team, Zubac, one of the best defenders in the league, he's in there. Collins checks in, he's in there, and he'll block shots. And then Lopez, one of the top shot blockers over the last 10 years in there. So, yeah, that's not been easy.
And the physicality, that was the word that Ty Lue used more than once during the pregame media session. And Rasheer Fleming on the break, swings it out into the corner to Gillespie, who sticks the corner three. You know, these are the situations now, Age, when you're in this kind of a hole, especially with this unit. If you're Jordan Knott, you just want to see them execute. Continue to play hard, but execute the offense. Be where you're supposed to be defensively.
Yeah, as I say, this first 2 weeks of the NBA season is almost like a continuation of the exhibition season. So
That's crazy.
They play a lot of games in the exhibition season. And a lot of times, you know, guys aren't practicing much because of soreness and what have you. So, you got to find out a way to get your rhythm. And that's what the Clippers are trying to do as well.
Ball plays a passing lane, finds the streaking Kawhi Leonard. Leonard with 30 minutes, and boy, a little surprised, to be honest with you, considering his injury history and the lead. He's already played 30 minutes.
But Kawhi looking good is scary thought for the entire league.
Now Leonard, a guy who aspires to play more than 70 games this season.
Well, okay. We'll see how that works. Just based on the history. I'm sure he would like to. We'll see.
Collins takes the pass.
I don't think Kawhi has played 70 games, but once in his career, maybe. That's a good task. He got a guy on his team, Chris Paul, who's 40 years old, playing 82. So, good reason to try.
Well, a guy like Kawhi Leonard can have aspirations to play 70.
Oh, without a doubt, I'm all for it.
Time out on the floor, 119-93. And the Suns will travel to Denver to take on the Nuggets. Suns game time beginning at 5:30 p.m. with your hosts, Tom Leander, Tom Chambers. And this road travel will close out on Monday against the Jazz. And then back home, start a little homestand. Unpack the bag.
Yeah.
And perhaps we will get to see the debut of Jalen Green sooner than later. Went through a extended post-shoot-around workout today. And he is eager to get back, making great progress.
Can take a lot of pressure off of Devin with Jalen Green out there, as you noticed early.
Yeah, just his ability to get downhill, his speed, the ball handling gives another offensive weapon that the defense has to honor. There's Jordan Goodwin on the floor joining Colin Gillespie. Lob up top to Nick Richards. That one got away from him. Fleming out there is Kawhi Leonard.
Basketball. Speaking of Kawhi, you brought up aspiration to play 70-plus games. And
yeah, again,
twice he's done it. He's done it 2 times. And that's about, I think it's about 6-7 years ago. But if he does play 70-plus games for this team, then he'll be all league. Okay, first and second team, and they'll have a tremendous record. That's how good he is.
Yeah. Well, he got back-to-back 50-win seasons. 14 straight winning seasons as well. The longest streak in the league at plus 500, but Moses State got to the NBA Finals of the year. The Suns knocked them out in the Western Conference Finals. Leonard knocked down another 3. Again, can't help but be a little surprised to see him remaining on the floor.
I think he's out there because he wanted to be. You know, that's probably why. You know, the top players get that, right? He wanted to get 30 points. That's why he was taking that 3. So he couldn't make it.
We'll get our first look at fellow rookie, Kamon Malawach. Clippers will stay at home one more game. They'll play host to the Blazers on Sunday before they hit road games at Golden State and back here against New Orleans. Great opportunity here for Man for his first official NBA action. Got a hand up, but perhaps able to knock that one away. Gillespie, nice drive, and got the tough reverse.
Well, he's a team that comes in here fresh off beating the Warriors tonight by 20.
Yeah, and it's a Blazers team that they gave Anthony Edwards in Minnesota all they wanted. And of course, interesting situation in Portland. Thiago Splitter taking over on an interim basis for the time being. Under the circumstances,
get to 100 at least.
Chauncey Billups. So good response for the Blazers as Man goes up for the lob and fouled in traffic.
And Suns have a deal with Aaron. I look just like Steph Curry. Gordon.
10 made threes last night. 50 points, career high for Gordon, but comes in an overtime loss for Golden State.
Yeah, it's a good chance to see the old Cam Johnson.
Gillespie trying to steal that one away. Jordan Goodwin out there. Belated happy birthday to Jordan. Had his birthday yesterday. Turned 27.
Wow, he's old.
Yeah. Then Christie out there on the floor for the Clippers. Lines up a long 3. Kobe Sanders out there with Kobe Bryant. Chris Paul directing traffic. CP3, 16 minutes tonight.
He's not going to play a ton of minutes early, you know, in this season. Because they know come playoff time when they're really going to need him.
Fleming behind the stripe. Loose ball scrambled for and last touched by. Looked like it went off of the foot of Chris, but the official got a clean look at it. And
I actually think it went off the foot of Steer Fleming.
So they will jump it up.
So jump ball.
Oh, hey, looks like it did this. I didn't miss it.
Nigel will jump it up center circle against Kobe Brown. Easily wins that tip. Good one. Gets a good look.
Damn. Who the fuck's with that?
Well, we well know our big men tomorrow, they need to get a lot of rest. Over a lob over the top. Dealing with Jokic, who didn't have a good game last game, even though you would expect him to come out a lot more aggressive, more focused.
All right, here's 99.
Yeah. Home game there in Denver. Paul out there directing traffic, running the show here for Tyloo's Clippers. He's happy to be back home. Playing in LA with his family close by finally. Over pass, and boy, how about Coda Niederhauser, the rookie out of Penn State, says, can I just keep playing with number 3?
Yeah, get open, we'll find him.
Gillespie on the screen. Scramble for the loose ball. Probably jump ball called. Stops the clock with 1:46.
Normally, these are the games if you're a veteran team. Like, you know, coaches just go in and flush the floor and say, forget about it. We'll just reshuffle and reset. But when it's a young team, you're watching a lot of film. So, Suns better be ready. They're going to be watching film tomorrow because this is the teaching lesson here, especially against a veteran team.
Well, and you know, for these rookies, it is going to be a little bit like drinking out of the fire hose, right? Because you play tomorrow night. So you're trying to absorb a lot that occurred in this game while also getting prepared for the Denver Nuggets. Gillespie putting on his best display of Chris Paul, dribbling through traffic. Man puts it on the deck, gets it inside with the left hand. We'll get the bucket, but we'll get the foul.
Yeah, I like the fact, man, put it on the floor from all the way out to the three-point line.
Agreed.
Like that, that's the impressive part. The big man, that's like running them out.
At 17 points, 8 rebounds in that preseason finale against the Lakers.
Makes the first.
Smooth.
That's 100.
Free throw stroke that has been on display in the preseason. Take advantage of a great ticket offer courtesy of Arizona's Family Sports. This buy one, get one offer is for all Suns home games in October and November, and the offer expires soon. Don't miss out. Scan the QR code on your screen or visit suns.com/azfamily, BOGO, to secure your seats. That's suns.com/azfamily, BOGO. Man with his first official NBA block, swatted that one emphatically. It's Niederhauser making the most of his minutes here. Davis.
Nice job, Rasheer.
Free throw line extended jumper good.
Hayes Davis, sorry.
There's the dribble is now, about a 3-second differential.
Chris going to take that turnover?
Something tells me that a home statistician will take care of it. That's going to do it here.
That'll do it.
All LA tonight. Suns with a strong first quarter, but could not weather the storm of James Harden, Kawhi Leonard, and others as they fall 129-102.
Gonna bring my stream record this year to 0-1 now. And 34 or 54 and 54 all time.
From Inglewood, Suns fall 129-102. Next broadcast on Arizona Family Sports tomorrow. You can find us on CBS 5, and the Suns travel to Denver to take on the Nuggets. Suns game time beginning at 5:30 p.m. Now stay tuned for Suns game time, sponsored by Sweet James with your hosts Tom Leander and Tom Chambers.
All right. Well, that sucked. Clippers win 129-102 against the Suns. So the Suns now fall to 1-1. Clippers improved to 1-1. Dylan Brooks scored 21. Ryan Dunn scored 6. Osa Iguodala scored 9. Grayson Allen scored 12. And D-Book scored 18. Royce O'Neal scored 11. Colin Gillespie scored 13. Mark Williams scored 2. Nigel Hayes Davis scored 7. Nick Richards scored 2. Rasheer Fleming scored 0. Jordan Goodwin scored 0. And Kaman Malawach scored 1. For the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard scored 27. Derek Jones Jr. scored 17. Zubats scored 8. Bradley Beal had 6. James Harden had 30. John Collins had 10. Batum had 3. Chris Dunn had 14. Brooks Lopez had 6. Chris Paul had 0. Kobe Sanders had 2. Christie had 0. Niederhauser had 6. Brown had 0. And then Bogdan Bogdanovic did not play. Alright. I'm going to end this. I want to thank you guys for watching, and peace out.